Hey guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Shane.
We are back with TMNT Season 4, Episode 7. Shane, quick recap from last time. We had to go inside Mikey's mind.
Yeah, we did. And it was a tumultuous... wasn't that tumultuous. It was definitely something that reminded me of Mikey's mind. I kept getting these Gravity Falls, you know, that last season vibes, which I know you haven't seen yet. It's kind of like a cartoon, but it's a really cool cartoon. Yeah, I mean, it was just this goofy, wondrous place. Had all kinds of things from their previous adventures. They even, you know, that episode where they were like wizards and like things from like Dungeons and Dragons. Yep. That was in there. No, it was really cool. We had a cute little young Mikey, kid Mikey, I should say. That was awesome. And then I found out about Eddie Murphy's brother. I found out he had a brother. Then I found out he voiced, what's his name, the belly guy? Belly Bomb, and I found out he sadly passed away. You know, the previous episode before that was like my favorite of the season. But no, it was cool.
And now we've got the plans for the ship for the Triceratons.
Yes. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. We have the full-length uncut reactions.
Let's go.
Let's see if these upgrades are as good as Fugitoy promised.
Fight.
You have a favorite fighting game? Talk about it after.
Okay.
Oh, Shoryuken.
Substitution. Michelangelo.
Totally wrong game for shurikens, bro.
Fight. Finish him.
Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Balloonality. Michelangelo wins.
Wow,
That's funny.
Crazy.
Apologies, Turtles. You are needed on the bridge immediately.
What's up, Professor?
We are closing on the Triceraton mothership.
So they don't have scout ships in that whole area? Like,
That's what I was kind of wondering too.
man, this always gets me.
Our best entry point is the auxiliary airlock. We'll take the stealth shuttle to sneak aboard.
But the first piece of the black hole generator is being stored in their main armory. April and Casey will remain on the ship with me and monitor your progress. I'm not getting left behind like a chump.
He has a point, Casey. We're just not as stealthy as the turtles. But I'm getting close.
Yeah, I feel like Casey's almost a liability anymore.
Him and Mikey both are sometimes. Mikey usually redeems himself.
Sure,
So.
we're invisible in this thing, Donnie.
Almost completely positive. Sort of ish. No.
Did you see Independence Day, the second one?
I did not.
It was way better than it had any right to be.
We're at the airlock, Professor.
It appears unguarded, but remain cautious.
Okay, we're in. Lead the way, Professor.
Head down that corridor and you'll find the passage that leads directly to the armory.
I don't like this.
Steal pepperoni from a...
What? These creatures? Again?
Oh no!
Space apples.
Space
apples.
Might I suggest a tactical retreat?
What? I'm not running. Do what Fugitoid said. Back to the airlock. Bring it on, hornheads.
You want the airlock? You shall have it.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
Ah, not my super rat helmet! I need that to breathe!
I want to watch them suffer.
That'd be a terrible death, man.
That would be, man.
Stay calm, guys. Remember your training.
Leo, that's decent of you.
It's decent.
They're slowing their body functions to go without oxygen.
We should formulate a rescue plan quickly.
Enough of this. Open the airlock the rest of the way. Hail Emperor Samurai.
Admiral Mosa, I want you to halt this execution.
But sire, these creatures...
These alien terrapins intrigue me. Perhaps they will make good sport.
I wonder who that voice was.
Saved by the Bell, man. They'd have been toast.
Watch Saved by the Bell.
Take these four to the Tri-Arena. All the Empire will watch you fight and be destroyed.
Good job bringing and stealing that, guys. You need Tom Cruise.
Oh no. That poor little guy.
I think we were better off in the vacuum of space.
Hello, Gladiator.
It's a good flick.
Let us out of here! Save it, Raph. Those walls are solid rock.
There's gotta be a way out.
What makes you think so?
Give me a boost, D.
What? Oh, Mikey! Ow!
A little higher.
Don't waste your strength, little ones.
Who are you? Another prisoner?
We are all prisoners here.
Maybe April and Casey are working on a rescue plan.
What do you mean you can't find them?
What if they're being deshelled? Or deep fried?
We get it, Casey.
Found them. Oh dear.
Just hack into this thing.
Scheduled to fight in the Triceraton Arena. If we sneak aboard while everyone is watching the games, we should have little trouble finding their prison cell.
That is disgusting.
I wonder what they're gonna have us fight.
Fresh meat always fights a spasmosaur. You will meet a quick and painful end. It's invulnerable, except for one white spot on its flank. But even that is hopeless to reach. Prisoners, prepare for battle. Good luck, warriors. You'll need it.
Wait, what's your name, dude?
They call me Zeno.
Zeno? Can they breathe out there?
I guess, yeah.
For the first time ever in the Tri-Arena, I give you the adolescent alien warrior Terrapins.
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, adolescent warrior terrapins. Whoa. Is that the Emperor? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
You will perish for your treachery, but I grant you the chance to win your freedom through the glory of battle. But first, you must prove your worth against the mighty Spasmosaur!
What if it's Zeno?
Whatever comes out of that gate, we stick together and go for its vulnerable spot, like Zeno said.
What the?
That's terrible.
It is, man.
Finding its vulnerable spot might be harder than we thought.
Can you cut off certain you know? No. You poke each other's eyes out. Use a bow.
There's the white spot! Yeah!
Oh. Look at you, Donnie.
Oh, that's horseshit. You're supposed to cheer. If they win, you cheer for the underdog.
They fight better than expected.
Pure luck, sire.
That wasn't luck.
Way to go, Fusion!
Oh,
Nuts!
blast them! Capture the Fugitoid alive! Disintegrate the others!
That was your rescue plan?
Yeah. Some rescue. April, I just see that was her 80s outfit. White boots and a white belt. Oh shit.
I will take my prize to the Emperor personally.
Came here to rescue.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Lucky to be alive.
Hey, Zeno, how'd you end up in here?
I am a traitor to the Empire. I was once a respected Triceraton warrior, but I disagreed with the Emperor's plan to find the Heart of Darkness.
The black hole generator?
For saying such things, I was thrown into this pit.
Oh, dude.
You're up again, aliens!
Already?
I fear I know who you are fighting next, Turtles. Fight with honor, and you will find glory.
If we don't see you again, good luck getting your freedom.
Thank you, my friend. I might need it.
Eventually they're going to fight him, I think.
That's what I'm thinking.
Witness the destruction of your turtle friends.
Uh-oh. Look!
Now we gotta get out of here and rescue Fugitoid.
And now, the vile mutant terrapins face your Triceraton champion, the Merciless. Zeno, the undefeatable.
Screw that, dude. I'd rather fight the other thing.
Zeno, is that really you, dude?
I did not mean to deceive you, my friend. But now, We meet as was intended, in glorious battle.
That would just that would just kill your ass. He is way bigger than the other Triceratons, dude.
Why let your friends suffer? I might consider sparing them if you complete the Heart of Darkness.
I will never build such a weapon for you, Samurai.
Come on, we deserve a 3 next time break. We're missing the alien turtle fight.
I forgot about those two.
Yeah.
Those two knuckleheads.
Does that enhance her ability?
Maybe.
The crystal shard I got from the Aeons helps me focus my powers.
Here you go, man.
The first piece of the black hole generator. But how are we gonna carry that big thing?
No, yeah, they had those things on Earth.
This wasn't such a chore, was it?
Had to say something, Jones.
They're gonna be executed now.
Yeah.
You'd be dead. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, dude! Zeno! We want the same things like fried calamari and getting rid of that black hole thingy!
The fate of our planet is at stake.
Do it, Zeno. Finish the aliens and you have earned your freedom.
Jeez, man.
These are honorable beings. We are here because we wish the Heart of Darkness destroyed. But you would use it like some cowardly Krang.
Destroy him!
Yeah, he's a lot bigger.
He's huge, dude.
Donnie, can you outwire that thing?
That's it, huh? Just hotwires like that, huh? Dude.
Surprise!
What?
Stab him in the eye? That's what it looked like.
One move, and King Dino Breath gets it.
Let the Fugitoid go, and we walk out of here.
My friends, I was just formulating a most excellent rescue plan.
Fools! You have made a grave enemy of the Triceraton Empire.
Even if you get off this ship, there is nowhere in the 10 dimensions we will not find you.
10 different dimensions, huh?
Watch out! Triceratons behind us! Triceratons behind us!
You buffoons.
Hold your fire!
No! They have the Heart of Darkness.
Wipe them out!
This way, my friends!
I hope you parked close.
Hold your breath, guys.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Don't let them escape! Launch raptors!
Thank God they got on and got in real quick.
Yeah. TIE fighters.
Now that was a close one.
I can't believe we fought our way through the Triceraton mothership and back out again.
We wouldn't have made it without Zeno.
Oh my God.
He's down. 2 more to go. Where do you think we'll find the next one, Professor?
I have an idea where to start. That calls for a Booyakasha!
What in the world is going on here?
Emperor Michael Iron. Oh, I was thinking Michael Ironside. That was my favorite episode of the
That was
season.
cool. That was really cool, man.
That was cool. I mean,
are we to assume that? I mean, Zeno can't fight everybody. Are we to assume that he's perished?
no, I don't think they're gonna kill him off screen. I mean, I like the idea of him being there, but they got Michael Ironside. They gave us, his honorable warrior. Who
So you don't think we're done with Zeno?
I think he'll be around. Yeah, I think we'll see him again. I don't think he'll have a huge role, but I think we'll see him again.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked everything about this, man.
So you would ask me at the beginning of the episode when they were training what my favorite kind of fighter. That there was this very unknown, obscure game that I remember back when you could go and rent
Okay.
games.
What's it called?
In like middle school, I got with my buddy on a Friday night. It was called Bushido Blade.
I've heard of Bushido Blade, but
Yeah.
Bushido Blade. Is this PlayStation or?
Like PS1, I think. It would have been that era. Think of like Mortal Kombat, but you can use like swords and stuff like that.
Yeah. I see right here.
It
was published by Square.
I was thinking like, I also had Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
That's a lot more recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Which was pretty good.
Okay, for me, it's Super Smash Brothers. Is not even close. But I don't count that in my games because to me, it's such a part of my life that I can't even count that.
But you were also like almost in the world landscape with that. Is how good you were, right?
I played semi-professionally. I wasn't very good professionally, but I played pros. You know?
Yeah.
Went to a bunch of tournaments. I did okay against a few of them. There's one guy. He's a ranked pro in Ohio. It's the last tournament I've been to. Actually, was in Columbus. I took my kids and I took Gus. Gus met me there, and this is after I won. And I went to E3 with Gus, and I was a blind wave. And my dream, my entire life, one of my biggest dreams ever, was this: go to E3, go on stage, and win a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. They don't do that. They don't really do Super Smash Bros. Tournaments at E3 like on a big stage. And they did one that year, and we entered. And there were multiple brackets. Mm-hmm. Like probably, I think there was like 10 of them or something like that. But I won mine. And Gus, who's better than me, better than the guys at Blind Wave, I just played better than him that day. I beat him. And I got.
Was he mad?
He did say, Shane, I was praying to God that you would lose. Just so you would have this over me forever. That's what he told me. And I love it. I love his competitive spirit. I love Gus. He's loyal. He's a great man. Well, I won, and I think he got like third or something like that. Because I beat him. I beat him. Yeah. But then I had to play against this other guy, and it just so happened that he came from like the loser's bracket, I guess, because he just wasn't as good as Gus. I just smoked him, and it was a championship.
Like you won the whole tournament?
I won, a bracket. Like, it's basically they had multiple tournaments that day because they're just having a bunch of them, and I won, yeah. And it was on stage on a big jumbotron. There was, I don't know, like 10,000 people watching. Yeah.
10,000?
Yeah, it was like at E3. I mean, I don't know about 10. It was like 10,000. Dude, it was, if you go to the Blind Wave YouTube channel.
Were you nervous?
I was waiting my whole life for that, Tom. And I got a gold medal and a hat.
Is that the story you had told me about when, after you beat him, he was sitting there just staring at you?
I can't remember. Ultimately, I'm sure he was glad that one of our guys won. That's all we wanted, was one of our guys to win. Because we all knew internally who was the best. It was him and then me. But I ended up winning, and it was a dream come true, man.
Link?
Yeah, use Link. So, Smash Brothers, I don't even count that. Because it's just, to me, it's like, it's a way of life. It's like I even look at it as a job. Like when I play to get better. I don't play throughout the whole year. When I worked at Blind Wave, we played all the time, but I don't do it now. Like when Gus is in town, we'll play and go, okay, well, we're gonna play or we're gonna train. I said, let's just train, and we'll play to get better and train for like an hour and a half, or 2 hours, and then I'll play with my son. And if he's goofing off, I won't play. I want to play because if I play and you're goofing off, I'll get worse.
That's how I felt about there was a game for the Super Nintendo called NBA Jam.
Yeah.
I only ever lost to one human opponent.
Really?
Yeah.
Chad?
No.
Some other kid on the block?
No, my cousin actually randomly one day, he woke up and he skipped school. And he's like, we're playing right now. Because I was like, I'd have been like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
And he would have been like a junior or something like that. He woke up one day and he's like, he called me. He's like, hey, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, why aren't you in school? He's like, I skipped.
Didn't you still live in Marietta when you were 19 or 20?
Mm-mm. I moved back when I was 19, okay. 2007. I was like, why aren't you in school? He's like, I skipped. I'm like, okay. He's like, I skipped because I'm playing you an NBA Jam. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I just had this vision that I needed to play you an NBA Jam. We're playing today.
It's like in the Old Testament, God would give people visions.
Yeah, I'd literally beat him. I'd beat everybody. I'd never lost to a human opponent ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I'd beat him like 50 times. And when I played him, and he beat me on a last-second shot.
Really?
Yeah, last-second shot. Like, the time expired, and he heaved a full-court shot.
Yeah.
Switched, and he beat me.
Damn. Did you play him anymore after that?
No, and you know how durable Super Nintendo controllers are.
Yeah. Not that one.
Not that one.
It broke. The last term I've been to, and this was an E3 one, I was in Columbus with Gus and my son, and I played a top-ranked pro in Ohio, and I played him, and I beat him decisively. And then we said, let's play a rematch. And then I barely beat him. Something happened. And then he beat me, and then he beat me by a lot, and then he smoked me, and then I couldn't get a hit on him. That's the difference between like a nationally ranked pro. I'm really, really good. I don't have, you know what I mean, but I'm not as good as him.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
He downloaded my fighting style, and he made adjustments much faster than I knew how to do them. And that was the difference between me and him. And I realized then, like, God damn, like,
Is he old?
He was about my age, and he traveled and played. That's what he did.
Like, that's what he did.
I mean, that's what he said he did. I'm sure he did other stuff, but he also played other games. You know what I mean? He was just, yeah. I mean, I was better than him when we played one match, but when we played 10 matches, he beat me 8 of them.
Is it what you expected when you think of, like, a pro gamer? Like,
yeah, someone who can make...
type?
No, he was a handsome dude, you know, but he wasn't overly nerdy looking at all. But yeah, dude, he, you know...
Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool, but he was really professional. Hey, nice to meet you. And then, you know, was no goofing off, no laughing, no like, oh, I was close. Okay, good job, you know? And it was just, he's done it thousands of times. You know what I mean? But like, that was the difference, is like, he came across someone, like, not a lot of people throughout the history of Smash Brothers, like, there wasn't a lot of good Links. And then in this most recent iteration, Link, I mean, the game's more balanced, for sure. And then Link, they made improvements to his character because he was always a bad character. I played a bad Link for so long, I made him good, that when I got a good Link, I was fucking great. You know what I mean? And he said, yeah, I don't play a lot of Links, but you're really good. I said, thanks, man. And that was it. And then I passed him a lot, but, you know, we were doing friendlies. And then...
my youngest daughter likes being Kirby.
Kirby?
I don't know why, but she does.
I mean, in this the most recent iteration, I didn't feel like Kirby was as good, because I thought in Super Smash Brothers Melee and definitely Brawl, he was really good. And then, like, you know, Aaron played Kirby, and he would do anything to exploit. I mean, Aaron is such a great, like, we play a new game, he's better than anybody at first, because he's got aptitude, he's got all that stuff, right? He's got very good intuition, which is, you know, you're born and raised with that. You know, I just can't turn that on or practice at it.
Right.
But you know, he got really good real fast. But he would exploit everything that he could exploit, and he had no problem with it. He thought it was a great thing to do. Like, this man, for all his great qualities, when it came to Smash Brothers, he had no honor, and he was proud of it. You know, he was like this menace. So yeah, like, we'd be playing like free for all, 4 of us, and we'd all realize Aaron's he's kind of being opportunistic here. Like, we'd be fighting over here, he'd come and fuck it up, and then he'd go there and fuck someone else up. You know what I mean? Like, so we'd have to, like, eliminate him, you know? I think it's the greatest fighting game ever. It's the greatest party game ever. It's the greatest fighting game ever. But, since I don't count that, I'm going to say Tekken.
Okay.
Tekken. And I really love Street Fighter Alpha 3. I know Street Fighter 2 is, like, the golden standard, but I grew up with Street Fighter Alpha 3.
What do you think of Mortal Kombat?
I grew up playing that on my Super Nintendo, but I wasn't that great. I didn't play anyone. I just played the game. I just played the computer.
I'm notoriously bad at those types of fighting games.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Yeah. But Tekken, which is a 3D fighter, I love it. I love the story. I love the characters. Soul Calibur 2 I was really good at. But, you know, that's the only one. I played Soul Calibur 3 for a bit. But Soul Calibur 2, GameCube, Link, I played that all the time.
You know, we're thinking about this episode with the gladiator thing, and I'm sure a simple Wikipedia search would give me the answer, and I've always wondered, and I just need to sit down and research it. Back during the gladiatorial times, how did they get the animals? How did they get the lions and the bears and the...
I don't know. I have no idea. But I don't know.
Like, how did they get them from the wild to...
the gladiator pits?
The arena, yeah. They had to catch them somehow.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, back then, they were tough guys. You know what I'm saying?
Are you just going to go out to a male lion and, like, catch him?
Back then, they confronted those things more in the wild, and they had to deal with them more than we did. We're more insulated than they were. But what's interesting, I was looking at animals that were badass animals that are extinct, that humans had to contend with. And obviously, in the Americas, before the Younger Dryas impact that happened 11,500 years ago, on this continent, we had saber-tooth. We had the Smilodon, like saber-toothed cats. We had mammoths. We had, like, giant sloths. We had these, I can't remember what they're called, these big-ass bears. We had all kinds of stuff here that were killing us. We had to contend with.
Yeah.
But in the Roman Empire, lions used to be prevalent throughout the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was big.
Right.
But in Rome, there were lions and stuff that were much closer. Now they are obviously in sub-Saharan Africa. But back then, their numbers weren't just dwindled. They were all over the continent. So they had to deal with lions that we see like in the Lion King movie. There were other animals that they had to contend with too that are extinct. But the Romans, just a few thousand years ago, they were fucking doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, like, you had to catch it and get it there.
I imagine they use a combination of ropes and just sheer
Like bait?
sheer numbers.
Like, could you set out bait for it? Like bears? Like, how are you going to get a bear?
I have no idea. I don't know if they got bears. I know. I mean, I know they use big cats. But
Tigers?
Yeah, they use big cats. For bears, I don't know. Bears would probably be much harder. I mean, you got to talk about a big, tall animal with all that muscle. So nowadays, we have to use, I don't know, tranquilizer. Back then, I don't know. 10 different dimensions that the turtles can't hide from them. I wonder if we'll go into like what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
But no, it was a cool episode, man.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. And we had a cool conversation. Guys, if you like conversations like that, we are trying to eventually start a podcast and have more things like that. We're not just watching shows and movies. But anyways, guys, if you want to support us, check out the next reaction now on Patreon, or the next 4. And there's full length. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff over there. I'm going to go there on my phone right now. Wow, geez, we got that. Look at that. Jeez.